Every day we use glue and adhesives without giving them much thought. We glue paper, wood, plastic, glass, ceramics, and metal. Adhesives hold together furniture, cars, airplanes, smartphones, medical devices, and even help surgeons close wounds during certain operations. Yet very few people ever stop to ask a simple question: how does glue actually work? At first glance, it might seem that glue simply dries, and that's the end of the story. In reality, however, bonding is a fascinating combination of physics and chemistry, where billions of microscopic interactions create an incredibly strong connection between two surfaces. To understand how adhesives work, we first need to look at the surfaces of materials themselves. A sheet of glass or a polished metal plate may appear perfectly smooth to the naked eye. Under a microscope, however, every surface is covered with tiny bumps, valleys, scratches, and pores. No manufactured surface is truly flat at the microscopic level. When liquid adhesive is applied, it flows into these microscopic irregularities. As it hardens, it forms countless tiny mechanical anchors that lock the adhesive into the surface. This mechanism is known as mechanical adhesion, and it provides one of the fundamental ways that adhesives create strong joints. But mechanical anchoring is only part of the story. The most important forces exist at the molecular level. When adhesive molecules come into extremely close contact with the surface of another material, attractive forces begin acting between them. These include van der Waals forces, hydrogen bonding, and in certain advanced adhesives, even true chemical bonds form directly between the adhesive and the material itself. These molecular interactions are what actually allow the adhesive to stick to a surface. This phenomenon is called adhesion. However, adhesion should not be confused with cohesion. Adhesion describes the forces that bond the adhesive to the surface of another material, while cohesion refers to the internal forces that hold the adhesive itself together. If you like similar educational content, please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. A successful bond requires both. If adhesion is weak, the glue simply peels away from the surface. If cohesion is weak, the adhesive remains attached to both surfaces, but breaks apart within its own layer. Another essential factor is surface wetting. Imagine placing a drop of water on clean glass. It spreads out into a thin film because it wets the surface very well. Place the same drop on a waxed surface, and it forms a nearly perfect bead because it cannot spread. Adhesives behave in exactly the same way. The better an adhesive wets a surface, the larger the contact area becomes. A larger contact area means more molecules are close enough to form attractive forces, resulting in a much stronger bond. This is why surfaces are often cleaned, degreased, dried, or lightly sanded before bonding. Dust, grease, oil, rust, or dirt create a microscopic barrier between the adhesive and the material. Even the strongest adhesive cannot bond properly if it never actually touches the surface beneath the contamination. Not all adhesives work in the same way. Some harden by evaporation, others through chemical reactions. Some cure using moisture from the air, while others require mixing two separate components before they begin to harden. Each type has been developed for specific materials and applications. There are hundreds of different types of adhesives available today, but they all share the same goal: creating a strong and durable bond between two materials. The main difference lies in how they cure, what materials they can bond, and the conditions they are designed to withstand. One of the best-known types is superglue, whose active ingredient is a family of chemicals called cyanoacrylates. Superglue cures incredibly fast because it reacts with moisture in the air or with tiny amounts of water naturally present on most surfaces. As soon as the adhesive comes into contact with moisture, its molecules rapidly link together, forming long polymer chains. Within just a few seconds, the liquid transforms into a hard plastic that firmly bonds the two surfaces together. This is also why superglue sticks so easily to human skin. Our skin naturally contains enough moisture to trigger the curing process almost instantly. Another extremely important group is epoxy adhesives. Unlike superglue, epoxies consist of two separate components: an epoxy resin and a hardener. Individually, these substances remain relatively stable. Once mixed together, however, a chemical reaction begins. creating an incredibly strong three-dimensional polymer network. The result is an adhesive capable of withstanding heavy loads, water, oils, chemicals, high temperatures, and long-term mechanical stress. For this reason, epoxy adhesives are widely used in aircraft, boats, automobiles, wind turbines, industrial machinery, and structural engineering. Another familiar type is hot melt adhesive, commonly used in glue guns. These adhesives work in a completely different way. Instead of relying on a chemical reaction, the solid glue stick is simply heated until it melts, typically at temperatures between 170 and 200 degrees, 338 to 392 degrees. The molten adhesive is applied to the surfaces, and as it cools, it solidifies again, creating the bond. Because no major chemical curing process takes place, hot melt adhesives allow for extremely fast assembly. They are widely used in packaging, furniture manufacturing, crafts, product assembly, and countless industrial production lines. Another important category is polyurethane adhesives. Many polyurethane adhesives cure by reacting with moisture from the surrounding air. During curing, they often expand slightly, allowing them to fill small gaps between surfaces. This makes them especially useful for bonding wood, construction materials, insulation panels, and outdoor structures, where small imperfections in the surfaces are common. Very common in homes and woodworking are water-based dispersion adhesives, such as traditional white wood glue. These adhesives contain tiny polymer particles suspended in water. After application, the water gradually evaporates, allowing the polymer particles to merge into a continuous solid layer that forms the final bond. Because the water must evaporate first, these adhesives usually require a much longer drying time than superglue. Another interesting group is contact adhesives. Unlike most other adhesives, contact cement is applied to both surfaces being joined. The adhesive is then allowed to partially dry for several minutes before the two pieces are pressed firmly together. Once contact is made, the bond forms almost immediately and is often extremely strong. This method is widely used for laminates, rubber, leather, flooring materials, upholstery, and furniture manufacturing. In modern engineering, structural adhesives have become increasingly important. These advanced adhesives can permanently bond steel, aluminum, carbon fiber composites, plastics, and other high-performance materials so effectively that they often replace bolts, rivets, or even welding. Because the adhesive spreads mechanical loads across the entire bonded area, instead of concentrating them at a few points, structural adhesive joints can actually improve the strength and fatigue resistance of many assemblies. Every adhesive has its own strengths and limitations. A glue that works perfectly for paper may fail completely on metal, while an adhesive designed for aircraft construction would be unnecessary for repairing a broken coffee mug. When people think about creating a strong joint, they usually imagine bolts, rivets, or welding. Surprisingly, however, many modern engineering structures rely heavily on adhesive bonding, and in some situations, adhesive joints can perform just as well, or even better, than traditional mechanical fasteners. One of the greatest advantages of an adhesive joint is that it distributes forces across the entire bonded surface. Imagine joining two metal plates with a bolt. Nearly all the force is concentrated around a single hole, creating areas of very high stress. Over time, repeated loading can cause cracks to develop around these stress concentrations. An adhesive joint works differently. Because the adhesive covers the entire contact area, the load is spread much more evenly. This reduces stress concentrations and often allows engineers to use thinner, lighter materials without sacrificing strength. This is one of the reasons why structural adhesives have become so important in the automotive industry. Modern car bodies contain dozens or even hundreds of meters of structural adhesive working alongside welds. These adhesives not only improve the vehicle's structural rigidity, but also reduce vibrations, lower interior noise levels, and help prevent corrosion by sealing gaps where water could otherwise collect. Adhesives are even more important in aircraft manufacturing. Today's commercial aircraft contain large amounts of carbon fiber composite materials, which cannot simply be welded like steel. Instead, advanced epoxy structural adhesives permanently bond many of these components together. These adhesive joints must survive enormous mechanical loads, rapid pressure changes, severe temperature fluctuations, moisture, ultraviolet radiation, and millions of vibration cycles throughout the aircraft's service life. Structural adhesives are also widely used in wind turbine blades. Modern turbine blades can exceed 100 meters, 330 feet, in length. Their enormous composite sections are bonded together using specialized adhesives capable of withstanding decades of constant bending, powerful winds, rain, snow, and ultraviolet exposure without losing their strength. You can also find adhesives inside almost every smartphone, laptop, and television. Instead of using numerous screws, manufacturers often rely on thin industrial adhesive films and double-sided tapes. These adhesives make electronic devices lighter, thinner, more water-resistant, and easier to manufacture while reducing the number of mechanical components. Adhesives have also transformed modern medicine. Specialized surgical adhesives can close wounds, replace stitches in certain procedures, seal blood vessels, and even help repair internal tissues. Some are based on cyanoacrylates, while others mimic the body's own natural blood clotting mechanisms. However, the strength of any adhesive joint depends on much more than the adhesive itself. In fact, surface preparation is often the single most important factor. The surfaces must be clean, dry, and free from grease, oil, dust, rust, paint, or other contaminants. Even a microscopic layer of oil can dramatically reduce adhesion. For demanding industrial applications, surfaces are frequently sanded, grit blasted, chemically treated, or plasma cleaned before bonding. These processes increase surface roughness, remove contaminants, and improve the adhesive's ability to wet the material and create strong molecular interactions. Temperature and humidity are equally important. Some adhesives require elevated temperatures to cure properly, while others depend on moisture in the air. If curing conditions are incorrect, the finished joint may be significantly weaker than intended. This is why every structural adhesive used in industries such as aerospace or automotive manufacturing undergoes extensive testing. But the development of adhesives has not stopped there. Scientists are increasingly looking to nature for inspiration. One of the most famous examples is the gecko. Geckos can walk across glass walls and even hang upside down from ceilings without using any sticky glue. Their feet are covered with millions of microscopic hairs, each splitting into even smaller structures that generate countless tiny van der Waals forces. Individually, these forces are extremely weak, but together they create enough attraction to support the animal's entire body weight. Researchers are now developing dry adhesives that mimic this remarkable mechanism. These surfaces could one day be attached and removed repeatedly without leaving any residue behind. Another fascinating source of inspiration comes from marine mussels. Unlike ordinary adhesives, mussels can permanently attach themselves to wet rocks while constantly exposed to seawater. They produce specialized adhesive proteins that cure directly underwater, an environment where many conventional glues fail completely. Scientists are studying these natural proteins to develop new medical adhesives, surgical glues, and industrial bonding systems capable of working reliably in wet conditions. Nanotechnology is opening even more exciting possibilities. Researchers are experimenting with adding graphene, carbon nanotubes, silica nanoparticles, and other advanced nanomaterials to adhesives. These tiny additives can dramatically improve strength, flexibility, heat resistance, electrical conductivity, and durability while using only extremely small amounts of material. Every adhesive joint is the result of billions of microscopic molecular interactions occurring between the adhesive and the surfaces it bonds. These invisible forces allow engineers to build lighter, stronger, quieter, and more efficient products than ever before. The next time you pick up an ordinary tube of glue, remember that inside is far more than a sticky liquid. It represents over a century of advances in chemistry, physics, materials science, and engineering, a technology that quite literally helps hold the modern world together.